Hello everyone, I am your German Snob and I'm here with another episode of Let's Play GTA Vice City. So, same procedure as every day. Or, well, every episode. Let's do the next mission, and the one that is coming up today is one that I very much hate. It's the one that I expected to do yesterday, but as it seems we have to do it now. And let me tell you, it's not going to be fun. In fact, it's going to be quite terrible. But for now, let's just drive to the site of the mission. That also is the first time that we encounter rain in this game. The rain effects are nothing special, but you know, generally the graphics of this game, let's just say that PS2 had much better looking games than this one. Though, admittedly, these games usually had a much smaller scale than this one. I mean, if you look at something like Silent Hill 2 or 3 or, well, 4, they were very linear, but on the other hand they really looked good for their time. They had amazing lighting and even their models and textures weren't that bad. So I guess it's only a matter of, well, I guess of what you want to do. And if you make a huge, well, relatively huge for its time open world game, you're almost more limited in that regard. At least I think so. And my game just had a lag. As you saw. That's kind of dumb. So here we go. And here we are.
Now look here, son. I got a problem and I reckon you could help me with it.
I'm no builder.
No, I was thinking more of your demolition skills. Now this is the development as planned, and this is the property that we're looking at.
You're trying to say this new office block is kind of in the way.
You catch on quick. Now I'm gonna head out of town for a while, and if that office development were to face sudden and insurmountable structural problems, then
As a civil-minded individual, you feel obliged to step in and save the rejuvenation of an important area of the city.
Where can I get more guys like you?
This mission, you will be surprised what it's all about. I mean, we just have heard that it's about placing, well, or that's about destroying a building that is just being built. We accomplish this by placing bombs there. However, we are not just walking in and placing them. What we are going to do is what you're going to see in just a few minutes. Wait for it. Exactly. We have to use a RC helicopter. Now, as you're going to see in just a few seconds, this thing handles like shit. It's absolutely terrible. And actually placing the bombs in on itself is not that easy. Because once you fly in there, those construction workers will attack you. Now this is how we control it. We press up with, or W. We turn it by using the number buttons. And we rotate it by E and Q. If these controls look really bad, well, that's because they are. Like, they are... Actually, they are terrible. And they don't make any sense whatsoever. And I have actually no idea, how to do this properly. Because controlling this thing right now seems absolutely impossible. I'm gonna be honest here. Because those controls don't make any sense. And this is not just, you know, whining, it's just... It seems like the only way of moving this thing is backwards. Because there doesn't seem to be a way to actually move it forwards. And maybe I just should have paid more attention, but... Like, this is terrible. Not even joking, right now I'm considering maybe I should use a controller for this, if it's even possible, you did. But... See, for some inexplicable reason, number 6 makes the helicopter fly backwards. And while number 4 is the opposite, it actually doesn't make it fly forwards, it makes it turn around. And, like, look at this! Okay, we want to place the bombs. Now, usually the smartest thing to do this is by going to the topmost floor first. So that's what we are gonna do. As I said, construction workers are going to attack us. I'm not sure if any of them have guns, but at the very least it's not unlikely. Also, I think now I actually found out how to control these things, and it still doesn't make sense, but at least it's something, because number 9 lets it fly. Maybe it would have been a good idea to adjust the controls manually, because the way they are by default is... I don't think I can even explain to you how bad it is. Like, you actually have to play it yourselves. And maybe it's just because of... It's not optimized for German keyboards, because those are slightly different than English keyboards. But... My god! And I know I'm just sounding like... I'm whining about... Because I'm not good at this game, but it's... It's absurd. So yeah, as I said, let's go to the top floor first. I don't really expect it to... And here we have an armed cop. That's wonderful, just wonderful. I don't really expect to do this on my first attempt, so... This is likely just a throwaway take that I will use for not really being able to show that I'm not really able to actually do this correctly. So this is where we have to place the first bomb. And we have to pick up every bomb manually. So that's fun, I guess. And... Ha! Bomb planted. Is there any way to get out of this quickly? I don't think there is. But I might very well be wrong. So what we have to do is just fly all the way back where we came from. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just not doing it right, and actually this is really obvious how it's supposed to work and I'm just too stupid to do it, but... No, I think the controls are just as bad as I think they are. It's... I just can't get over that, I'm sorry. But yeah, seeing how we have only 3 minutes left and... Yeah, we are done for. So I'm going to make a cut here and I'm going to be seeing you again. See ya. Oh right, so I placed the first bomb and I'm not doing too badly. Looking at the time, and I think I've kind of got behind the controls, even though, like, make no mistake, they're still bad. And I'm not gonna let that go. I'm sorry, but it's... They're... Like, it's not like it's hard to see that controls aren't good. They're just... Oh, go away. And we have the second bomb. And now I just need to get it to the building, which is probably going to be the hard part. But then on the other hand, might be doable. I don't know. What's important is that this thing doesn't get shot to pieces. And it gets shot to pieces very easily. And, you know, the time limit in itself isn't exactly generous, like, it isn't. And, but it still should be doable. At least I hope so. I think it's... I don't even have to mention that the controls, that the camera controls are terrible as well, because they totally are. And there's literally nothing fun about this mission. Like that, there isn't. If the controls were better, maybe it would be good, but I just can't see how anyone could actually enjoy this. And well, that would be... See, like, I missed the bomb with, you know, by centimeters at best. Not even that, it's well in the marker. Well, maybe not quite, maybe a slight bit to the left, I guess, and the thing is almost destroyed, so that doesn't work out. And as I said, the time limit is pretty bad. So that's another problem. It is generally the smarter thing to do to start off at top and then go to the lower floors. But I don't think it makes a big difference. I mean, I guess you need every advantage you can get, but okay. So yeah, that was the second bomb. I don't have any illusions of actually doing that mission in that attempt, so it's likely that I have to cut it again. But at least I want to keep it understandable for you what I'm doing here. And I know I'm not doing it very well, and I know that I'm probably make myself look like an amateur more than anything else, but you know, it's I don't think that it's possible to do any better at that. At least I think so. Okay, please don't stop hitting. Well, please don't stop. Please stop hitting the helicopter with that bat. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. And only one left. Okay. You know, if every floor would be accessible from the outside, it would be much easier, but seeing how you have to get inside and use, like, the staircase for every single bomb, it's comparatively harder. You know? But okay, yeah. Maybe I can do it. I don't think I have enough time. But then I'm not one to give up easily. So, there's that. Where's the next target, and why can't I see it? It's probably behind that wall. Yeah, that sounds likely. Here it is.
What was that?
And slap it. And bomb planted. Good. Now, if I actually manage to plant the last one, which I don't really expect to do because I have less than a minute left, but and my helicopter is burning, so yeah, that ain't gonna work out. See ya in a minute. Alright, kids, now time to plant the last bomb. Well, plant the last bomb. First thing we have to do is actually get the last bomb. But as you can see, I'm doing at least my time is way better than the last time, so chances are I'm actually going to make it. My helicopter looks much better as well, so I guess let's just do this. Once you've figured out the controls, I mean, they're still not good. Like, they're the complete opposite of good. They are incomprehensibly bad, but you know, they're at least manageable if you get used to them. So, last bomb, thank God. As I said, there is nothing about this mission to enjoy. I kinda like the idea behind it. And you know, it's just the execution that stops it from being any fun. But we're done with it soon. Only one more bomb to place, and I don't think that is going to be too hard, seeing how it's on the lowest level. Well, on the ground level to be precise. So this is going to be pretty manageable. And here we go, and now that we're here, the only thing left is to let it loose. See? Not much more to it. The explosion doesn't look very good. But you know, you gotta manage with what you have. And that's what I just did. And all in all, it took me not nearly as many attempts as I expected it to take. So, hooray. I don't even know, do I want to do another mission? To be perfectly honest, I kinda don't. And I know very well that this video will end up being really, really short. But you know what? I think I'm going to call it a day anyway and just probably upload another one tomorrow. Deal? I sure hope so. So for today I am your German Snob. This is Let's Play GTA Vice City. This is, I will without any shame admit it, not my best episode. But I'm going to be seeing you again hopefully tomorrow. And until then, well, I'll be seeing you. Ciao.